Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to use arrays. Let's go ahead and run this little program first. And ask please enter the month, I'll pick one. Then it tells us the number of days in April. I entered 4 is 30 and there are 5 31-day months after April. That's about to be right. So now let's look at this code. In this code, I have one integer array. So I want to show you you can create an array and initialize it at the same time. This statement just create a 12 element integer array. You don't have to say 12 here because all the array elements are listed here. It will create a 12 elements integer array for us. And now let's take a look at this array. When you look at this array, think about it this way. This is an array of C strings. So we have a bunch of C strings. Individual element of the array is a C string, and we already know for C string it's just a character array. It's a array of chars. So individual element of this array are character array, and the individual element of this array is just integer. So sometimes people call this a two-dimensional array. Two-dimensional array is just a individual element happens to be another array. So now let's take a look. We read in the number of the month. Then we try to access individual element in the array. We first decrement the month by 1 because array index start with 0. Then this is how we access individual element of the array. We give the index and we use a bracket operator. That's how you access the individual element. And here's the individual element in another array. And then we step through the array to find out how many 31 days, how many long months, 31-day months are there after this specific month. Let's see. So we use the accumulator here. Number of long months start with 0. Then we step through the array, but we don't have to start from 0 because we're trying to find out how many long months after this specific month. So we start index with month index plus 1. That's 1 after the month index. Then we check. We will keep on looping until we hit the end. We use less than month in year, and here we do the incrementation. So this is a for loop. For loop is kind of neat for this kind of counter-controlled loop because you initialize the loop control variable, which is index, and you test the loop control variable, and you update the loop control variable, all on the for statement header. So it's not easy to forget any of them because it requires you to think about how to initialize your loop control variable, how to test it, and how to update it. Then in the loop body, you just focus on your logic. What do you want to do? So in this case, we just compare, is this a long month? Then if it's true, we're going to increment our accumulator here. And after we get out of the loop, we need to display some message and appropriately. So if there's 0 or 1, we're going to say there is, otherwise we're going to say there are. So we just do a simple testing there. Thank you.